The question was analyze representations of people's political motivations and actions. Next slide. Yep, so basically the notion of political movements usually revolve around trying to achieve a utopian world, and in order to achieve this utopian perfect world, all the individuals in the society have to accept the certain ideals set out by the government, and in that way they can all live in a supported social structure. But in reality, as shown in Brave New World as well, this utopia can't be achieved as opinions will collide over time, and this is best seen in the character John in the Brave New World text. So basically, John is a figure that symbolizes the anti-oppression that's shown, of the oppression that's shown in Brave New World. So we can see this when he defies the world state's ideals, exemplifying how unrealistic and insensitive the way of the world state is. So the political atmosphere in Brave New World, it kind of empowers the idea of community, identity, and stability. And John is allowed to see this past this kind of illusion that's set up by the world state, as through the events in which he faces Soma, and it also when he sees the different ideals of this world, such as the promiscuity of all the women, and also how the children, or how people are kind of manufactured and constructed in this world, and that kind of disgusts him. So this John's perspective is kind of the audience's perspective, as they don't kind of have this anti-oppression view of the Brave New World. So,
Community, identity, and stability. These are the three words that make up the motto of the world state. These three ideals are omnipresent throughout every action of every individual and are ingrained through conditioning. In Brave New World, the whole society is designed in order to maximize the socio-economic output of the world state, whilst keeping the individual in a lull of false satisfaction and happiness of the current situation of governance through the use of soma to support emotions and through the restriction of deeper thought inhibited by conditioning. I've got something important to say and the power to say it. Only I don't know what it is and I can't make any use of the power. Page 59. The way in which the world state takes precedence, the needs of the whole community over the individual, degrades the individual uniqueness of a person and replaces such personality with a common and shared communal identity. Everyone works for everyone else. We can't do without anyone, even epsilons. Page 78. In a way, the actions and motivations of an individual through the social and political environment in Brave New World are not instigated by the nature of one's mind, but rather are instigated through predetermined reflexes that have been implanted into the brain at an early stage. What man has joined, nature is powerless to put asunder.
A representation of people's political movements and actions can be seen where the director of Hadrian, Thomas, threatens Bernard with exile to Iceland. The reason being for his exile is as a result of his non-conforming attitude and suspicious behaviour, refusing to take soma and have casual sex. However, there is a political reasoning behind Tomikin's actions, whereby he believes that unorthodoxy is contagious. Unorthodoxy threatens more than the life of a mere individual. It strikes society at itself, yes, at society. Huxley capitalizes the essence of society, elevating it into a proper noun, thus representing its importance. His political actions of Bernard's exile can further be seen when he believes that it is better that one should suffer than that many should be corrupted. Also, he is looking out for society and preventing the outspread of unorthodoxy, whereby he states, security and stability of society are in danger. Yes, in danger. Ladies and gentlemen, this man. This is an example of where the community has failed to control identity and threatens stability.
Huxley represents political motivation through highlighting the arbitrary nature of social constructs and is explored through characters, particularly John, being bound of strong vows that had never been pronounced, obedient to laws that had long since ceased to rhyme. A clash of political motivations and consequential political action is highlighted within the scene where Winda is being cruelly whipped by 3 women. When John asks his mother why the women were hurting her, she responds, "I don't know. How should I know? They say those men are their men." Political motivations and actions are highlighted in this scene through Linda specifying that her promiscuity was the cause of the political action. The use of truncated sentences also serves to highlight Linda's emotional and mental strain as a result of the contrast between her political motivations and those of her abusers. Huxley also uses Linda to explore a hybridization of political motivations and actions as a result of her living in the Savage Reserve. Don't Linda, he, John, shut his eyes, expecting the blow. But she didn't hit him. Suddenly, she put her arms around him and kissed him again and again. Linda is able to subvert her initial conditioning to some degree and gives rise to her own political motivations and actions as influenced by the environment immediately around her.